What's up guys, this is Shan Heather and in this video we are going to do a gaming performance test of Realme 10 Pro plus 5G by playing few of the most high-end heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting. We will also monitor the battery performance and whether we are going to face any heating issue or not. But before we start, if you are new to this channel, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. These are the games today we got here on our Realme 10 Pro plus 5G. For this testing purpose, we have set the screen refresh rate to 120Hz. The battery performance mode is set to high performance, and for this testing purpose, we will use the Games app and its widget to get the best performance out of the device. So the battery percentage is 68. CPU temperature is at 27 degrees Celsius and the battery is at 26. So first of all, let's start with Injustice 2. And as you can see, we have selected the Pro Gamer mode to get the best performance out of our Realme 10 Pro Plus 5G. So this is the maximum volume. I'm going to reduce it a bit. So you can see that we are getting around 60 FPS here. Even though this game supports 120Hz and we have set the screen refresh rate to 120Hz, we are getting only up to 60 FPS. So it seems the games are not compatible with our Realme 10 Pro Plus 5G right now, and that's why they are not supporting the 120 FPS, even not 90 FPS or 75 FPS we are getting. It's stuck at 60. That means the maximum compatibility is only up to 60 FPS. But we will check with other games as well whether we are going to get any better performance out of the device or not. But the graphics quality is great, there is no frame drop, no lagging, everything is still pretty smooth at 60 FPS here while playing Injustice 2 on Realme 10 Pro Plus 5G. So let's go back from here, let's close Injustice 2, let's have a look on the battery status. So the battery percentage moved to 67, CPU temperature is 32 degrees Celsius now and the battery is at 28. Now let's play Call of Duty Mobile. So here in the game setting of Call of Duty Mobile, you can see by default medium graphics quality is selected and very high frame rate. I can select max frame rate, but then the graphics quality is going to low, and if I select high, then the maximum possible frame rate I'm getting is very high only. So this is the combination I'm going to use to play this game, and let's see how much FPS we are going to get. And here you can see we have fully downloaded the HD resource pack that we will use to play Call of Duty Mobile here on our Realme 10 Pro Plus 5G. So you can see that we are getting 60 FPS here on high graphics quality and very high frame rate. Graphics quality is brilliant, lots of detail. As you can see, we have selected the high graphics quality and the HD resource pack is downloaded and being used here as well. Lots of detail in everything. If you have a look on the ground, on the wheels here, so good, and we are constantly getting 60 FPS. Also the gameplay is very smooth. Also, if you can see the details we are getting here on the gun, it's so good.
We're capturing B. Enemy contact. We captured B. Target down. We're capturing C.
So everything is nice and smooth. There is no frame drop or lagging happening.
Enemy contact! We captured Charlie. We tied for the lead. Targets in sight. Keep on them. Winning this one. Lost Alpha. Get down, sniper! Target down. Sniper! Sentry gun ready for deployment. We're capturing Alpha. Losing Charlie. Stealth chopper on standby. Captured Alpha. Sniper down! Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
So as you can see, everything is nice and smooth. We are constantly getting 60 FPS. The graphics quality is pretty solid as well. Of course, it's not super great because we are still playing it only on high graphics quality. That's not the maximum possible graphics option for Call of Duty Mobile.
Enemy has A.
But considering the hardware specs of the device, it's still pretty solid and impressive.
Swarm ready. We're capturing A. Losing C. Swarm activated. We captured A. We lost C. We're capturing Bravo. Sentry gun deployed. We captured Bravo. Enemy contact! Enemy down! We're capturing C. Tango down! Targets in sight! Enemy down! Alpha. Target down! Sentry gun ready to deploy. We captured Charlie. All positions locked down. Hold your positions. Sentry gun deployed. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Sniper eliminated! Losing B. Losing Charlie. Stealth chopper awaiting orders.
And here we go. So everything was nice and smooth while playing Call of Duty Mobile on our Realme 10 Pro Plus 5G. It's just that the 90 FPS mode was not available, and the graphics quality is great but still not brilliant. But considering the specs and price of the device, it's still pretty nice. And now if you have a look on the battery status, battery percentage is 66, CPU temperature is 35 degrees Celsius, and now the battery temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. And now it's time to play Asphalt 9. So here in the graphics setting of Asphalt 9, you can see we have selected the high graphics quality, but the 60 FPS mode is not available at all, so we won't get 60 FPS while playing Asphalt 9 on our Realme 10 Pro Plus 5G. So the graphics quality is looking quite nice, and as expected we are getting only around 30 FPS here. That's the max FPS we are getting. But the graphics quality is brilliant. If you have a look on the surrounding, the details we are getting, so good. And here we go. So the gameplay was quite nice. It was smooth enough considering we were playing it at 30 FPS only. The graphics quality was still pretty good and we were getting lots of details. So now the battery percentage is 65, CPU temperature is 31 degrees Celsius, the battery is still at 30 degrees Celsius. And now let's play Altos Odyssey. So this game can run at 120 FPS, but as you can see we are getting just 60 FPS. So all of these games, they are just capped at 60 FPS only, even though they can go higher. But once again the graphics quality is quite nice. Gameplay is smooth as well. So max FPS we are getting is just 60, 61. It's just fluctuating between 50 and 60 most of the time. But the graphics quality is good, there is no frame drop, no lagging, everything is nice and smooth. And here we go. And now the battery percentage is 64, CPU is at 31 degrees Celsius and battery is still at 30 degrees Celsius. And now it's time to play the next game, and that's Warhammer 40k Free Played. So you can see the graphics quality is brilliant. The 3D graphics rendering is just super impressive. But the maximum FPS we are getting is just 30. But the graphics quality is really impressive.
I am Lucius Ironblood, sacristan of this noble house. Quickly, my lord, dispatch this heretic bill and reborn. Find your brothers and repel the Chaos invaders. I have word that the Adeptus Astartes are coming to our aid. Space Marine.
So once again you can see the graphics quality is so good, especially the 3D graphics rendering, but we are getting only 60 FPS here. I mean 30 FPS while playing this game.
Marks? Are they being branded? Your deliverance is at hand. Hold on, knight. Only in death does duty end.
So as you can see, everything was very impressive when it comes to graphics quality while playing Warhammer 40k, but the maximum FPS we were getting was just 30. And now the battery percentage is 64, CPU is at 35 degrees Celsius, and the battery is at 30 degrees Celsius. And now it's time to play the last game for today, and that's PUBG Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of PUBG Mobile, you can see by default HD is selected for the graphics and high for the frame rate. I can select HDR with Ultra. If I'm going to balanced, the maximum FPS is still Ultra. If I'm going to smooth, then Extreme FPS is getting enabled. So the maximum possible graphics combination is HDR plus Ultra, because Ultra HD on Watts is not available. So I'm going to play the game on HDR plus Ultra, and I will also try for a while with Smooth and Extreme to see how much FPS we will get with that combination. So here you can see that we are getting great amount of details. If you have a look on the costume of the character, the reflection of the light from the shoulder pad here, the crease on the costume, it's so good. We are getting 40 FPS. Once again, if you have a look on the rocks here, lots of detail on the ground and the rocks. It's pretty nice. And the maximum FPS we are getting is still 40. So once again, you can see we are getting good amount of details on the ground, on the character, and the FPS is still 39. So we are not getting better than that in any case, but the graphics quality is pretty solid for sure. And as you can see, it's quite smooth at 40 FPS still. And now I have changed the graphics quality to smooth, and extreme FPS is enabled, and we are getting now 60 FPS as you can see here. Gameplay is way more smoother now as you can see here. So if you want more FPS, you will have to use the lowest graphics quality, but of course the gameplay will be way more smoother. It's jumping from 39 to 60, and that's quite impressive for sure. So as you can see that not much action is happening, so I'm just going to leave it here. And let's have a look on the battery status. So CPU is at 34 degrees Celsius, battery is at 32 degrees Celsius now. It's slightly increased and the battery percentage is 61. So the battery performance is quite impressive for sure, because after playing all of these games for like 45 minutes, the battery percentage moved from 67 to just 61. And the device is not hot at all. It's at pretty much at the same temperature at which we have started playing the game. It's totally normal, and while touching it, it's not even slight warm. And while playing all of these games, the performance was quite nice. The only drawback, and a kind of huge one, is that Realme is capping the maximum FPS at 60 while playing all of these games. So that's all for now friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. And I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.